Tyler Simmons. I notice that religious fundamentalists, like Christians and Muslims, tend to think in black and white, but they are not the only type of people to do so. Is this black and white thinking built into the DNA of these religions like destruction is built into the DNA of Scientology? Hey, Tyler, thanks for this question. It's actually a little bit of a complicated answer because yes and no. Okay, so why? Yes, it is built into I think I would say the organizational structure, the organized religion aspect of these fundamentalist groups, that the black and white thinking be instilled in members through the indoctrination, through the practices, through the speeches and even the prayers or the sermons and stuff. This indoctrination is constantly occurring that we're the only good guys, everybody else are all the bad guys, or at least they're not the saved people, and we are the saved people, and so therefore we're better than, we're more exalted, we're more righteous, choose your word, we're more fill in the blank. But basically all it sums up to is that we are better than everybody else because of our special kinship, bond, belief, idea, whatever, right? Again, fill in the blank. So yes, it is built into the DNA of these groups to continue that kind of thinking by, through indoctrination. However, more importantly, these organizations are like that, and they're set up that way only because we're like that. All of us. There is not one human being who is immune to the idea of tribalism or the pull or seduction of tribalism, right? It's an instinctive thing. It's like I was talking about bias in my podcast. It's not something you have to think about at all. It just happens. There is no such thing as a human being who doesn't have a social instinct of some kind. You put it on a scale, say some people are better at it than others, fine, but everybody's got it. And that tribalism that we are, that's kind of built into us, automatically sets up us versus them, right? You have to, because you have to be in any environment you're ever going to be in, you have to do a threat assessment, and you have to understand what aspects, what parts of this environment are not safe for me. Either that's poison, or that's a killer tiger, or that's a killer clown, or what's the things I have to watch out for. So and then who are my allies? Also, that's the other assessment that gets done of the environment. So it's us versus them, right? And when it comes to, human beings, we're so pervasive and we are so varied, so multivaried, that it's easy for, almost any group to focus up and center and say we're us and everybody else is them. Any group does this kind of thing. It's the extremists are the ones who dial it up to 11, right? Like as I'm fond of saying. So... But extremists wouldn't be able to dial anything up to 11 if it wasn't already there to be dialed up. Okay, I think I made the point. So I hope that answers your question.